There is nothing in my control right now, and everything that's going on feels really heavy. This is just an honest life update, and I don't know that there's a silver lining. There might be a lesson. I don't know. At the very least, I hope if you are in this position too, you know you're not alone. You can resonate. Yeah, life is really hard right now. I just got broken up with recently from a partner I was planning to marry. With that, I am moving out of my house. I am very likely moving across the country from Boston to Hawaii. I'm in the middle of a career change. My parents are both getting older, but one in particular is going through some really big changes right now. And all of these things are totally out of my control. And even though I'm okay, you can probably tell by my face that life feels so heavy right now. And it's not the first time life feels this way. It won't be the last. And in times like this, I know I can just look back to other times I've overcome things, and there's all these things people tell us and we know to do, but it doesn't fix it. It doesn't make it better. And then we are told to be still, to let ourselves process the feeling. And then we're told, well, process your feelings, but then take action and move your body. And I'm actually doing a video about that next week if my shit's together. If not, the week after that. Sorry, life's a little chaotic right now. But subscribe, because that video is coming up of how do we deal with the balance of stillness and processing our feelings and moving through them without avoiding them. So these are all things we know, things we've been told. But it doesn't change the feeling. It doesn't change the weight. And it also, if you're in a situation like me, it doesn't change the fact that you now have even more on your plate when you were already dealing with a lot. I was already dealing with a career change, and as a freelancer too, that's a lot. You don't have the same support systems as working in a company. And there's a lot. There's a lot here. I don't know about you, but it comes in waves where, like, 2 days ago I was on that couch watching Survivor and Naked and Afraid and crying, being like, yeah, you guys can do it. You're doing such a good job. I love you. And then being like, I'm going to beat this. I'm going to be amazing. And like doing push-ups and trying to psych myself up. And it's not so extreme, but it is very up and down. And what's helped me, maybe what will help you, is throughout all of this, like, I'm not a religious person. I didn't grow up going to church. I don't go to church now, but I am a spiritual person. And well, we can look at the life hacks and productivity hacks of how to like get through hardship. When I look at what's consistent in my life and challenges, and the challenges I've seen other people overcome, is a sense of faith. I used to have icky feelings around that word. But for me, it's trust. And I know I'm in the bargaining stage of the relationship, of the breakup, where I'm like, oh, if I had just done better, but we were doing this and we were almost that. But if I can say, like, you know what, I trust this. I trust if we're meant to be together, we will be. I trust that making a huge move across the country is what I need right now. I trust that applying to grad school in the middle of a career transition is the right thing, even though it feels insane. Because in all this chaos and all these things I can't control, there's very little certainty. But what I can anchor into when I'm in my power and not lost up here in my head and imagination, but when I'm in my body and in my center, I can say, this is uncomfortable, but it is where I am. And if it's truly where I am, it's for a reason. And I don't need to know that reason, but I know it's going to be okay. I know it's going to be okay. And in the moments I'm not sure, I just ask myself, what if it all works out? So I anchor into that. And I remind myself not to make a hard thing harder. As indulgent and lovely and comforting as it might feel to lie on a couch and binge watch TV and eat junk food and drink wine and cry, that's only useful to a certain extent. I talk about this in a really popular video on this channel called The Second Arrow, about how to make life suck less, but I make sure not to second arrow myself. Okay, I got through that without crying. I know I haven't posted on here in a bit. Thank you for continuing to support this channel and me, and I would love to hear from you. So leave a comment below and stay tuned for the video that I will definitely post, even though life is cuckoo bananas right now. Thanks for watching.